Rhode Island Motorcycle Permit Practice Test 4.
Question 1. The press step of turning means that you press
your feet on the foot pedals, the front or rear brake, in the clutch, the handle of the direction you are turning.
Answer.
The handle of the direction you are turning.
Question 2. Which of the following helps avoid fatigue while riding?
Take frequent rest breaks. Protect yourself from the elements. Limit your daily driving distance. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 3. When packing your motorcycle, heavier items should be packed
in the front of the tank bag, in saddlebags, by being tied onto the sissy bar, in a backpack.
Answer.
In the front of the tank bag.
Question 4. The best way to combat fatigue while riding is to
consume lots of water. Stop at least every 2 hours. Drink energy drinks. Avoid wearing a helmet.
Answer.
Stop at least every 2 hours.
Question 5. The lane positions available to a motorcycle are
left, center, and right. Position 1, 2, 3, and 4. Left and right. Center only, there is only one lane position.
Answer.
Left, center, and right.
Question 6. If you are riding over an obstacle on the road, the best way to absorb shock is to
raise off the seat to absorb shock. Increase your speed to minimize bumps. Lean back as far as possible. Avoid using the brakes.
Answer.
Raise off the seat to absorb shock.
Question 7. You should adjust your side mirrors
at a designated service center. While riding your motorcycle. Before mounting the motorcycle. Before starting the motorcycle.
Answer.
Before starting the motorcycle.
Question 8. When should you take your feet off the foot pedals and skim them on the surface of the road?
When riding in a parking lot. When riding on metal grating. When crossing rail tracks. When riding on ice.
Answer.
When riding on ice.
Question 9. All of the following are part of the upshifting process except
ease out of the clutch and adjust the throttle. Lift the shift lever as far as it will go. Roll off the throttle as you squeeze the clutch. Gently apply the front brake while adjusting the throttle.
Answer.
Gently apply the front brake while adjusting the throttle.
Question 10. What does the SIP driver judgment acronym stand for?
Scan, identify, predict, decide, execute. C. Identify, proceed, direct, examine. C. Identify, predict, decides, examine. Scan, identify, proceed, direct, execute.
Answer.
Scan, identify, predict, decide, execute.
Question 11. When scanning the road for hazards, how far ahead should you be looking?
20 feet. 12 seconds. 5 seconds. 40 feet.
Answer.
12 seconds.
Question 12. The front brake is operated by
the left-hand lever, the right-hand lever, the foot pedal, the left foot lever.
Answer.
The right-hand lever.
Question 13. Alcohol affects your ability to ride motorcycles. Your ability to drive a car.
Less than. The same as. More than. Alcohol does not affect your ability to ride.
Answer.
The same as.
Question 14. Help other vehicles notice that you are slowing down by
beeping your horn, using signal lights, swerving from side to side, flashing your brake light.
Answer.
Flashing your brake light.
Question 15. If your motorcycle begins to wobble, the best course of action is to
close the throttle gradually. Apply the brakes quickly. Accelerate out of the wobble. Grip the handlebars tightly and fight the wobble.
Answer.
Close the throttle gradually.
Question 16. If you brake hard on a straightaway and your rear wheel locks,
release all brakes and coast to a stop. Pull the kill engine switch. Release the brake and only use the front brake. Keep the rear wheel locked until stopped.
Answer.
Keep the rear wheel locked until stopped.
Question 17. You can be sure another driver will yield to you when
they are beginning to slow down. They make eye contact with you. You are legally entitled to the right of way. You can never be sure a driver will yield to you.
Answer.
You can never be sure a driver will yield to you.
Question 18. You should use both front and rear brakes to stop
on hills and curves. You should never use both front and rear brakes at the same time. At all times. In emergencies only.
Answer.
At all times.
Question 19. If there are hazards on your left, what lane position should you ride in?
2. 2 or 3. 3. 1 or 2.
Answer.
2 or 3.
Question 20. What are the 4 steps to making a proper turn?
Slow, press, look, roll. Look, press, roll, slow. press, look, slow, roll. Slow, look, press, roll.
Answer.
Slow, look, press, roll.
Question 21. A wobble is likely to be made worse by
Trying to accelerate out of it. Riding beside another vehicle. Closing the throttle gradually. Unpaved roads.
Answer.
Trying to accelerate out of it.
Question 22. Which of the following is acceptable to wear on a motorcycle?
Boots, shorts, leather jacket. Sturdy jacket, boots, and gloves. Jeans, t-shirt, helmet. Gloves, bright shoes, denim jacket.
Answer.
Sturdy jacket, boots, and gloves.
Question 23. If you can't avoid riding on a slippery surface, how should you proceed?
Ride in the most slippery part of the lane. Travel as slowly as possible and let your feet skim the surface. Walk your motorcycle across it. Stay relaxed and maintain speed.
Answer.
Travel as slowly as possible and let your feet skim the surface.
Question 24. If you suspect the vehicle ahead of you does not know you are behind it, you should
try to pass the vehicle as soon as possible. Move into the center lane position to increase your visibility. Decrease your speed and ride in the left lane portion only. Increase your following distance to 5 seconds.
Answer.
Move into the center lane position to increase your visibility.
Question 25. When riding through a turn, you should turn
your head only. Your head and shoulders. Your eyes only. Your whole upper body.
Answer.
Your head only.
Question 26. When riding in a group, motorcycles should ride
in the alternate formation. In single file. In pairs. In the staggered formation.
Answer.
In the staggered formation.
Question 27. When carrying a passenger, your motorcycle will
respond slower than normal. Respond the same as without a passenger. Respond quicker than normal. Easily tip over.
Answer.
Respond slower than normal.
Question 28. Increasing the throttle through a turn will
cause the motorcycle to tip over. Help the motorcycle slow down. Cause the motorcycle to slip. Help stabilize the motorcycle.
Answer.
Help stabilize the motorcycle.
Question 29. While riding a motorcycle, you should position your feet
firmly on the foot pegs. All these answers are correct. Hovering just above the ground. With your toes pointed downward.
Answer.
Firmly on the foot pegs.
Question 30. For most effective steering while riding a motorcycle, your hands should be positioned
at or below elbow height, with elbows locked, above your elbows, below your elbows.
Answer.
At or below elbow height.
Question 31. How can you avoid riding in the blind spot of another vehicle?
Ride at the same speed as vehicles you are beside. Find a place without traffic on either side. Only ride in the left lane position. Ride faster than the speed limit.
Answer.
Find a place without traffic on either side.
Question 32. Your body can be affected by alcohol after as little as drinks.
6, 4, 1, 2.
Answer.
1.
Question 33. In which of these situations would you use the engine cut-off switch?
When you need to stop quickly. When being followed by a tailgater. On slippery surfaces to avoid slipping. When your throttle is stuck.
Answer.
When your throttle is stuck.
Question 34. Most motorcycle crashes happen
on gravel roads, on short trips, on long trips, in parking lots.
Answer.
On short trips.
Question 35. At a controlled intersection, how can you know that another driver has seen you?
By making eye contact with the driver. By waving at the driver. You can never know that another driver has seen you. By beeping your horn to get their attention.
Answer.
You can never know that another driver has seen you.
Question 36. The brake is the most important because it
front provides 70% of the braking power. Rear provides 70% of the braking power. Rear is the emergency brake. Front is the emergency brake.
Answer.
Front provides 70% of the braking power.
Question 37. When being passed by another vehicle, you must be alert for
things being thrown from vehicles. Blasts of wind. All these answers are correct. Extended side mirrors.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 38. If you have a blood alcohol concentration of or above, you are considered intakicated.
0.08%. 0.09%. 0.05%. 0.01%.
Answer.
0.08%.
Question 39. You ride safely on slippery surfaces by
leaning back, maintaining or increasing your speed, avoiding sudden moves, holding in the clutch,
Answer.
Avoiding sudden moves.
Question 40. Cars are most likely to try and share your lane when
They know you are a beginner rider. They want to pass you. You are riding on a multi-lane highway. You are in the left lane position.
Answer.
They want to pass you.
Question 41. The tires on your motorcycle should be checked
Once a month. At the start of every season. Every time you ride. Once a week.
Answer.
Every time you ride.
Question 42. Flashing your brake light should be done when
You are slowing down in an unexpected place. You slow down in rural areas. The speed limit changes. Are going to turn left.
Answer.
You are slowing down in an unexpected place.
Question 43. A benefit of riding in the center lane position is it
Allows you to turn easily. Prevents others from sharing your lane. Keeps you hidden from other drivers. There is no center lane position.
Answer.
Prevents others from sharing your lane.
Question 44. Choosing the best lane position helps you to
Communicate what you plan to do. All these answers are correct. Avoid road hazards. Stay out of blind spots.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 45. Pavement is likely to be slippery
Soon after it has started to rain. On a windy day. In rural areas. On multi-lane roads.
Answer.
Soon after it has started to rain.
Question 46. When it starts to rain, what lane position can be hazardous?
The center. The right and center. The left and right. The left.
Answer.
The center.
Question 47. When at an intersection, you must especially watch for
People trying to share your lane. Rows of parked cars. Irregular traffic signals. Cars turning left in front of you.
Answer.
Cars turning left in front of you.
Question 48. The most effective braking method is to
Alternate between rear brake and front brake. Use the rear brake only. Use the front brake only. Use the front and rear brake at the same time.
Answer.
Use the front and rear brake at the same time.
Question 49. Maximum straight line braking is achieved by
Apply both brakes until the wheels lock. Use the front brake only. Pull in the clutch. Applying both brakes without locking wheels.
Answer.
Applying both brakes without locking wheels.
Question 50. Before pulling off the road, it is important to check
the surface to see if it is safe to ride on, to see if it is a designated pull-out area, the traffic in front of you, your lights, to see if they are working.
Answer.
The surface to see if it is safe to ride on. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.